German adjectives come before the noun, as in English, and are not capitalized. However, as in French and other Indo-European languages, they are generally inflected when they come before a noun. They take an ending that depends on the gender and case of the noun phrase. Ein kleiner Mann, eine kleine Frau, ein kleines Kind. The type of article or determiner preceding the noun also affects the inflection. In German, a red book and the red book equals have different adjective endings. Neuter nouns, ein rotes Buch, das rote Buch. Masculine nouns, ein grauer Hund, der graue Hund. Feminine nouns, ein Paragraph nie Frau, die Paragraph nie Frau. Like articles, adjectives use the same plural endings for all three genders, though this does vary with the article or determiner as described above. Eine lustige Frau, ein lustiger Mann. Die lustigen Frauen, die lustigen Männer. Participles may be used as adjectives and are treated in the same way. Ein wieder ihrer Paragraph netter Bahnhof, ein wieder ihrer Paragraph ffnete Bibliothek. German adjectives are declined only when they come before the noun which they describe. This is called the attributive position of a nominal phrase. Predicative adjectives, those in English separated from the noun by s or are not declined and are indistinguishable from adverbs, unlike in Romance and North Germanic languages. Die laut Musik. Die Musik ist laut. Not die Musik ist laut. There are some words that can be used as adjectives but are not inflected, such as Schweizer and Jerusalemer. There are 3 degrees of comparison: positive form, comparative form and superlative form. These correspond to English equivalents such as large, larger and largest. Very loud is said as su laut. As in English but unlike Italian and Latin, no ending exists to express this absolute superlative form as a single word. Weak and strong inflection. Strong inflection equals, strong inflection is used, when no article is used, when a quantity is indicated by, its, mu, wenig, viel, mirror, unig, non-inflectable phrases, ein paar, ein bisschen. The adjective endings are the same as the definite article endings, apart from the adjectival ending n in the masculine and neuter genitive singular. Mixed inflection equals, mixed inflection is used after, indefinite article ein, keen, ein, kein, possessive determiners mine, den, seen, are etc. Nominative and accusative singular endings follow the definite article. All other forms end with n. Weak inflection equals, weak inflection is used after, definite article, deshalb, diabgenig, dies, gen, jegleich, jed, manch, sulch, welch, alle, bide. 5 endings in the nominative and accusative cases end with e, all others with n. Plural nouns that do not already end with e, n or s always have an n added to the plural form in the dative case, no matter what inflection is being used. This process then yields the following: den Armen Luten, ihren Armen Kindern, or Kalten Getrecurrency nken, but also den Autos or den Radios which do not gain the ending. No inflection equals, several quantifying words are not inflected: nights, wenig, ets, viel, and genug, wenig, and viel can be put in the plural, where they take endings as normal, weil wenig Kinder. Criteria for inflection equals, German adjectives take different sets of endings in different circumstances. Essentially, the adjectives must provide case, gender and number information only if the articles do not. This is among the more confusing aspects of German grammar for those learning the language. However, the adjective endings nearly always adhere to the following rules. Strong inflection: the strong inflection is used when there is no article at all, or if the noun is preceded by a non-inflectable word or phrase such as ein bisschen, ets or viel. It is also used when the adjective is preceded merely by another regular adjective. Mixed inflection: the mixed inflection is used when the adjective is preceded by an indefinite article or a possessive determiner. Note: the prevailing view is that the mixed inflection is not a true inflection in its own right, but merely the weak inflection with a few additions to compensate for the lack of the masculine nominative and neuter nominative and accusative endings. Weak inflection: The weak inflection is used when there is a definite word in place. The definite word has provided most of the necessary information, so the adjective endings are simpler. The endings are applicable to every degree of comparison. Adjective comparison. Positive form equals, the basic form of the adjective is the positive form, the adjective stem with the appropriate ending. Paragraph n, das paragraph nie leid. Comparative form equals, the basic comparative form consists of the stem and the suffix -er. Inflected, the corresponding adjective ending is attached. Paragraph näher, das paragraph näher leid. Superlative form equals, a predicate form of the superlative is actually a prepositional phrase. One attaches the suffixes st and the adjective ending n to the root, and the word is put before it, paragraph nsten, ich find dieses Haus paragraph nsten. The most beautiful. The attributive superlative form adds the st to the comparative root and then the conventional adjective ending, das paragraph nste leid. This form can also be placed in a predicate position with the appropriate adjective ending, dieses Haus ist das paragraph nste. References. External links, Helmut Richter. German Declension. Retrieved February 5, 2008.